People say they see him.
It was dark. I smelled smoke. I was scared.
Foil findings.
I believe in Crackfoot. No doubt about it.
It's big and hairy.
These people who say they've seen these things and experienced these things, I think they have a very active imagination.
Another Crackfoot sighting occurred in the early morning hours outside of Stevensville late yesterday afternoon. But this time, it was caught on camera. Yeah, I was hiking out in Steve Eye and I was getting some nature shots. I'm not really sure what I got, but I'm pretty sure it's something.
For the first time, technology is allowing us the opportunity to discover evidence. Never before in mankind's history have we been able to fully understand Crackfoot in ways our ancient ancestors once did.
The elders tell tales of a race of giant smoke people, large like the buffalo and high like the eagle.
Deep within the thick, forgotten forests of our country walks a beast of shadow, leaving only the occasional giant sneaker print. It foils researchers and hunters, choosing to smoke its crack discreetly with the occasional group of hobos or teenage party kids.
He's totally cool.
We party with the Crackman all the time.
He has cool hair.
And last break, ice ball.
Crackfoot? Well, sure, I know him. I'm pretty sure you mean old Footy Joe, you know. Did I tell you, we used to call him Boot Shoe on account of him wearing one boot and one shoe.
I hunt all sorts of critters in these here woods. Pick them up from people's trash piles and such. Skunks, pigeons, vermin like that. Send them off to the Lord. First time I heard about Crackfoot, I knew I had to catch one. No, I've never seen them, but I heard one having a nightmare. Yeah, I think they're out there. Tales are true.
Over the past 200 centuries, stories tell of a large, odorous man addicted to crack cocaine. Natives called him Crack Squatch, and Far Eastern tales talk of the abominable rock snowman.
We find depictions of Crackfoot in many classic works throughout history. Ben Jonson, some of his later appendici mention a North American crack monster when translated in German. The great artist Matthew Steinbreck painted a whole series of images depicting a pipe-smoking man with large feet.
Many see Crackfoot. Many smoke with Crackfoot. Many only see Crackfoot when they smoke with Crackfoot.
Hey, can I get a couple of snakes?
Yeah, that'll be $2.50.
Oh, my eye's acting up. It's my critter twitch. Usually it's for like a skunk or a pigeon. See how it's all bloodshot? I think that means it's Crackfoot.
Crackfoot creates pellets, much like an owl or a Tyrannosaurus. Here's one recently sent in to us. They're mostly filled with fecal matter and action figures, hair, and, of course, Fruit Loops. We get Crackfoot pellets sent to us every day, and each day I go through them by hand.
It's all nonsense. I mean, this Crackfoot, where does he get his crack? And these people who say that they've hung out with him and partied with him, where's the visual evidence?
He usually gets his crack from Donnie.
Yeah, Donnie is really cool.
He doesn't usually like to get his picture taken.
Yeah, when he's smoking crack.
I was walking and I was over here, and I could see Crackfoot over there. And I could tell it was Crackfoot even though he was blending into the earth with his magical crack abilities. But I could see him and I could speak with him in a common tongue because I'd taken some acid earlier. And he looked at me and said, psst, psst. And I said, what is it? What is it, Crackfoot? And then he looks me in the eye. He says, I need some crack.
In 1967, Robert Peterson, a Crackfoot enthusiast and author of To Kill a Cracking Foot, recorded what some consider the quintessential piece of evidence to the existence of Crackfoot, the Peterson film.
Scientific evidence. This cannot be debated. We see it in the Peterson film. We also see it in specimens like this preserved hand, which we believe to be a juvenile due to its size. My whole career has been based around the discovery of this hand. You can see the pipe clearly in its grasp, and there's still some mummified crack remains there on his knuckles. This is the Peterson film of Crackfoot hands.
One of the first scientific claims of Crackfoot came from the journal entries of early American explorer Meriwether Lewis.
I remember it as though it were only yesterday. I was sitting atop of a mountainy cliff in Montana, pointing to a bird in the sky. All of a sudden, I heard a scream. As I looked, there was the strangest type of hominid monkey creature scrambling around. At first I was horrified, but he gestured to me. I went over there and we began to smoke the rock.
Despite this compelling testimony, most will not be satisfied until modern science can confirm the existence of Crackfoot.
Every day, I quest for Crackfoot. I set up cameras. I walk around the forest inspecting dirt markings. I take calls from people who have seen Crackfoot. I scrapbook, then I put all this information into a computer and I wait for it to reveal truths about Crackfoot. What else does Crackfoot do? Why does he only live in Montana? Does he have crack holes? These are some of the questions we hope the computer can answer.
Close on its trail. I think it's Crackfoot. I'll get you, you son of a bitch. Oh shit, yeah! Here we go. All right. Christ on a cracker. I got another one out of season. No point in wasting it. Just turn that off. Yep.
So the debate continues. Is Crackfoot real, or is he really real? Some don't think so, while others won't disagree. So maybe, the next time you are alone in the forests of Montana, you might find yourself face to face with Crackfoot.
Camera's rolling, and so why is Crackfoot only spotted in Montana?
I think that Crackfoot is only spotted in Montana, because
I don't know. I'm from Thailand. I think maybe the cows more than human. No, it's not this one.
What does Crackfoot do when he runs out of crack? Trick question. Crackfoot does not run out of crack because he ingests crack and he shits crack and then ingests the shit crack that he shit.